Hi everyone, this is a quick tutorial on navigating our course pages, right? I'm going to quickly walk you through both English 1001 and 1002 course pages, just so you get the feel of exactly what you're looking at and what you're required to kind of pay attention to in these first couple weeks. It'd be a little overwhelming. I've gotten your messages lately, and here's your navigating of that course page. First is first. You're going to go into My Courses at LSUE, right? And you're going to log in with your login and your password. I can at no time give you this information, right? So make sure that you know your username, you know your password, you save it somewhere safe, and you write it on down. Let's say you lose it, you have to contact personally the IT department at LSUE and they'll work with you. No real emergency, but it is something, an extra step you have to do. So you log in, you're going to see your dashboard, your main dashboard. First is first, this video is going to start with English 1001. You're going to go into your course page. You're going to go ahead and look at the course page as if you were a student. So I'm going to change my view to student. This is how your course page should look, right? You know you're in 1001 with that giant screen on top. You're getting into My Materials here. And that first module is going to have all of the things you keep coming back to all semester long. Your syllabus, your lecture schedule, your plagiarism statement, any of these checklists you want to use, or that video you want to watch on exactly how to write. At this moment, your how-to videos are being uploaded and will be there by the time you see this video here, right? So that won't be blank for too long. Your first week, your first 2 weeks, because you see your dates here, and all of their materials are right underneath. You're looking at your videos and your assignments. You have a forum and a journal. You have something to upload here as far as your Dropbox goes. You have a rough draft that's due and a Smart Thinking Tutor response that's due. There are videos on exactly how to do those things in case you're confused and are not sure, right? You simply go back and look for those videos. You see after week 1, 2, you have week 3, all your things that you need to read and watch, and then the assignments you need to complete. Same thing for week 4, same thing for week 5. You should start seeing a pattern. Before you move on to another week, let's say you're not really sure if you can start working on week 7, even though you're in week 3. I don't suggest it. Don't try to get too ahead of yourself, right? This is simply the course page. We're simply learning to navigate, and you want to stay inside the week you're currently on. If you work too far ahead, you can miss some material. You could be confused about material, and I don't want to filter questions about essay number 4 when we're still working on essay number 1, right? So make sure, stay in your lane, stay in your box, if you will, right? You go all the way, you can go all the way down the course. You can see what we're doing every single week, all the way to the very, very bottom. You see in gray, week 16 final exam is not available. I don't want you to see your final exam yet, so I haven't made it available. This for English 1001 feels very, very simple, feels very, very easy. That's not a lot of material, Miss Heather. A lot of material is inside of folders, right? Some of your readings are inside of a folder. You have 5 readings inside of one folder. It keeps the page from looking clustered and way too overwhelming, right? I've put things in folders for organization purposes. Other things include several drafts. So you might have to only submit one draft and one tutor response one week, but that whole week you've been working on that one paper and going through the checklists that were provided, right? So it doesn't look like a lot of work, but it is. It's all there, right? And you should be easily paced as you go through. Okay, for my participants in English 1002, a little more to see, a little more to do. I'll click on a 1002 sample course here. I'll get into the way that you see it rather than how I see it. And here you are at 1002, right? You see the same thing that 1001 had. This course begins, all of my personal information, your lecture schedule, your course syllabus, all the things you'll keep coming back to. And we, just like them, when you see this video, this won't be blank. You'll have all of your how-to videos available. For 1002, you have a ton of readings that I could not put in folders. You have to do all of this work, and then just like in 1001, you have your assignments at the very end, right? You're going to complete those things. Same thing goes with week 3. Same thing goes with week 4. For 1002, you have a lot more reading to do, a lot more processing, still a lot of writing, so give me that. But for 1002, you'll see quite a bit more. Not as fun, but the material is a lot more fun. So that's what's up with you guys. For your final exam, you do see your final, but it won't help you to look at it just yet, right? 1002ers. So don't even worry about the last or the 16th week of the course. Stay right in your lane. Stay right in that module box that you started the course with week 1 and 2. You'll see when those dates end for you guys. It's September 3rd. That's coming up. For everyone, no matter what course page you're on, you're going to look at that right side panel and you're going to see you can compose an email to either me, to classmates, right? You can change your signatures or view your drafts and view your history. That's on you to do in your own spare time. Anything that gets updated stays in this latest news box. I'll also email you anything that's been updated, right? Same thing goes with upcoming events. I usually like to put due dates on all of your assignments. I haven't for this week because just in case we're still trying to file and process into class, I want you to have access to those things even if you're a little late, right? After this, you have very strict due dates, so do keep that in mind. Moving over to the left side of your course, you have, and it looks very similar in 1001, you have your main dashboard, will bring you back to your main page, same thing as this button here. You have your site home where you see your course that you're currently looking at and all of the week boxes that I've created for you, right? You can scroll down a little further to see assignments, to see forums, to see journals, quizzes, and resources. That's how my courses separates all the things that you have to do. Let's say you just want to see all of your forums. You click on forums and you'll see each week forum 1, forum 2, forum 3, forum 4. And you'll go through the whole course. You're like, wow, that's a lot of forums, but that's also all the forums in one spot, right? Sometimes convenient. I don't use it very often. You're welcome to. Also, probably most importantly, is the grades tab on the left side of your page. If you click on grades, you currently have none to calculate because you haven't completed anything. I haven't graded anything for you. With that said, and I'm missing some forums here, so I'm glad I clicked on this. You'll see everything that you have due and what you've made on it once a grade is processed. If I gave you an A for putting that profile picture in, you get a calculated weight, you get a grade, you get a percentage, and you see how you're doing in the course, right? Which is really helpful when you want to check to make sure that you've completed everything you need to do and everything's as solid as possible. Okay, that's all of it for your dashboard, for your course, for navigating this course page. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, you're free, and I will see you in class.